Cultural heritage is more than beauty and ingenuity. It defines us as a species. Generational wisdom teaches us how to live through shock events and bounce back. Our culture and traditions bring us together as communities to support one another in good times and bad. And sharing that culture and tradition brings us together across countries, communities, and continents to thrive as a species. Damage to our cultural heritage is demoralizing in the short term and hinders long-term resilience and recovery to fires and floods, sea level rise, and drought. And yet, when you look at climate policy and climate action, culture is absent. You look at the Paris Agreement, our world's mission for the future, or policies right here in DC. You won't find the words culture or heritage. But that deficiency is wrong, and it's dangerous. Because culture, our past, our traditions, they are our species' critical infrastructure for surviving in an era of extremes. But cultural heritage story does not have to be a climate narrative of losing the places, the traditions, the cultures that make us who we are. It could be about saving them. And that's where Preserving Legacies comes in. In partnership with the National Geographic Society, the International Council for Monuments and Sites, and more than 20 community organizations on every continent, Preserving Legacies is on a mission to empower every community on our planet to safeguard the cultural heritage that's important to them from climate change impacts. Here's how it works. Every year, Preserving Legacies opens a call to communities around the world who are experiencing climate change impacts and need a bit more help safeguarding their places of cultural significance. Out of the many applications that we receive, we select about 10 to join us on a 3-year journey of learning, leading, and acting to safeguard sites. Preserving Legacies today works in 21 countries around the world. And this work and our site custodians are truly inspiring. But it's not enough. In a crisis, you cannot reach just 10 communities a year. You have to reach 10,000. And so next year, we are launching a global community of practice, making all of our trainings freely and publicly accessible in multiple languages, setting up a climate heritage help desk staffed by our site custodians. And we are sharing this through stories, artists in residence in every community that we engage, so that we can inspire more people to care for their culture and act on climate change.